We're here in Birmingham, Alabama at the Transplant Games of America 2024, and we're here with Rhonda. And Rhonda, what brought you to the games this year?
Well, this year I was more than happy to be able to participate because 12 years ago I was not able to do this. I was in dialysis here in Birmingham, Alabama. I had kidney failure due to type 1 diabetes and wasn't even able to barely walk. I was so health issues were failing and dialysis wasn't going well until I received a kidney pancreas transplant in September of 2012.
So it's been quite some time, a couple
It'll
of
be
years.
12 years
12
coming this
years,
September.
September. Now, this is more of your personal journey and reflection. What was that feeling when you had that call of the organ offer? Um, in reg-
Well, for me, it's still emotional. I was sitting in dialysis, but I can remember the time at 4:02 p.m. I was in a chair because I could not be a candidate for home dialysis. I had to go to DaVita to do all of my treatments 4 days a week. Was having a hard time, and while I'm sitting there in the chair, I get the phone call from a transplant coordinator that said, "Rhonda, we think we have a match for you." Tears of joy were were just overwhelming because these people I had been around for 9 months doing dialysis were all sitting around were like, hope. It gave so much hope that everybody that came 4 days a week. So I got that phone call and we were sharing how grateful it was for UAB that I was about to be transplanted and I had found a match.
Great. And you're local here from Alabama, in Birmingham, and UAB is nearby, right? Correct.
Right, the medical facility. I actually went to college here at UAB and never dreamed I would be back here in the hospital that many years later getting a transplant where I attended college. And so we got the phone call at 4:02 and I immediately finished dialysis, which was a good thing for me because the next day would be my surgery and you need to have dialysis prior to going through that. So I went home, packed my bag to go to admissions for seeing if I could be further qualified for the transplant, and I was.
Congratulations. And now you're here with us.
Yes.
Enjoying the moment.
Very big blessing.
Now, post the transplant surgery, what were some challenges in recovery, right? Sometimes medication. Where did you receive that support? I'm pretty sure your family was there for you, caregivers. You elaborate a little bit more if you like to share your story on that matter.
Absolutely. So for me, I was more concerned all my years. I am 62 years old, and when I was 38, I was told I had Lynch syndrome, which is a genetic cancer that can affect, in my case, ovarian, uterine to colon cancer. My father, though, had passed away from colon cancer and prostate cancer, what causes this Lynch. And so I was more concerned that's what was going to probably affect me more than kidney failure. So after that, I've had to have numerous surgeries and lots of support. All the doctors, I've been to every floor of Kirkland Clinic here at UAB. So I immediately had a GI gastro that have to do yearly with my particular case, colonoscopies. I had to have a hysterectomy 3 years later, which was very challenging because when you get your kidney and a pancreas, I had a kidney placed here and a pancreas here. So they had to go in with my kidney pancreas team to be able to do the hysterectomy. And then 2 years later, I had my gallbladder removed. So then the liver transplant team had to assist kidney pancreas in going in to remove my gallbladder, retract a rib cage. to get that out. And then I had back to a colonoscopy, and I had a polyp that was in the cecum area, and they had to remove 5 inches of my colon through through laparoscopic surgery and pulled out my appendix. So I've had numerous issues of multiple surgeries, but yet all along the way of my journey, just amazing, great doctors. Dermatology now for skin cancers due to side effects of my medication. And I see dermatology and just had a recent one June 3rd for skin cancer removal.
Man, you're definitely a life warrior.
Oh,
And you're here. It seems like we see you here, and you seem like you're a normal person, right? But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, path in life that you went through, and you're sharing your story with everyone else. Are you currently involved in your community, participating in maybe bringing more awareness?
oh, absolutely. I love being a part of Alabama Kidney Foundation, which that's done every year, a huge walk in the month of April. And I try to give back to my donor, Team Tyler. I call it Walking for an Angel, Team Tyler. He was an amazing 17-year-old man who selfishly gave the gift of life. And so to give back, we do a walk, my family, and I raise money to bring awareness for others how important organ donation is, because you never know whose life you're going to save. In my case, my daughter, she's a big candidate for, hey, give on your driver's license, donate life. And then I do a Legacy of Hope, which is about the same time, April and May, where we lift this past spring butterflies, release butterflies for all the loved ones who have so graciously donated for that organization to be able to help others like me that were suffering from major illnesses. And now look, and I walk. So what I do is I walk to give back, to stay healthy, to be the best I can be for this, this valuable gift of life. It's priceless. So that's what I try to do every day.
Okay, well, thank you. Now, with everyone watching, any advice? I know that some people, there's a lot of misinformation in regards to being a living donor, right? Or what advice can you give to those people? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still like a wait list, very long,
Oh,
of people
yeah.
waiting for an organ, right? What misconception can you clear up for those?
Well, people I don't think realize, like giving the gift, organ donation, the pairing. I wasn't aware of that until I got involved. In my case, because I was a diabetic, it made it different for me where I needed a kidney and a pancreas. But by being an organ donation, it'll help that supply and demand of the list. When I transplanted in 2012, there was actually 7,000 people on the list just for kidney donation. And we can shorten that list if everybody could be aware to, if the back of your driver's license, say yes to organ donation. Also, doing the pairing program, if you're not the candidate for matching blood type, there's other family members or people that are close to you, your friends that could give give an organ, liver, kidney, a piece of the liver to help others. And go sign up, go inquire. It would help us all. It's amazing.
Yeah, and what would you like to see in the future for the transplant world?
More events like this that inspires others. Hope is something you should never give up on, because that day when I was sitting in dialysis, it was, you need hope to keep on going. There, things like this right here, inspiring others out there. It can happen to you. It's like I said, you never know whose life you're going to save. It could be your mother, your brother, your child's. If you have children, what it can do for helping others.
And Rhonda, what are your hopes and aspiration for the future?
My hope is to keep as healthy as I can be through the miracle of, first of all, giving it up to the Lord and praising Him for every day. My blessings, and for science that's able to keep making the medications, to keeping us going, and to keep walking and staying healthy. You have to stay healthy to be able to keep this priceless gift of life, and that is my goal.
Perfect. And now, on a final note, what phrases or words or aspiration would you like to share with everyone else about your path and what encouragement you can give others who are still waiting or they're going through the recovery process of their post?
Oh, goodness. There's so many words that you could say. And I go back to the word hope, because don't ever give up. It can happen. Be patient. Reach out. Be inspired by this here, by watching all of this. Look at all these amazing people around us today that you see that have had a heart transplant. Don't give up. It will happen.
Perfect.
And hope is my blessing for everyone watching today in this video, that it will happen.
Well, thank you, Rhonda, for your time. It will definitely see you around. We're here for the week. We'll definitely see each other again.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank y'all
you.
so much. Thank you. And I'm
Thank you.
so grateful to y'all. Thank
Oh,
you
thank you
for
for the
being a
time.
part of what you do. I know background, but this inspires so many people to help carry that message. Thank you.
Thank you.